We should have good, reliable news media. But then we get...
We're only a week into the new year, and it's already the best anime of the year.
This is just one of the misleading, irresponsible, and uninformed things it appears to have done in its attempt to hype a report for the next evening.
I believe it was just called Devilman. I think it was Will Smith's son anime or whatever it was called.
From what I can remember, it followed the original source. I could be not remembering things because, like I said, it's been a while.
They did have an anime adaptation, but I don't think it went over that well.
When did Season 1 come out? I haven't actually looked myself. I could be misremembering because it has been a while.
Netflix original, if I'm not mistaken.
The details are a little bit fuzzy.
I don't know if it's billions or not, but I know hundreds of millions, I think, were invested.
You'll note that they keep it especially vague, because if they were to mention that their entire report is based on some random fucking message board, the whole thing suddenly has a lot less bite.
This is probably like a 70s manga, I'd imagine, or 60s manga, somewhere around there. Late 80s, somewhere mid 80s, I can't really remember.
Hang on, that's not right. If you're watching this, this is called research, so pay attention. Oh yeah, amazing what a bit of research can show you.
What is Darling in the Fran about? I don't know, because I haven't really seen a lot to actually think all of it is.
I hope they do a season 2. I don't know if season 1 does the whole Devilman manga. I'd imagine not.
Makes you wonder how much research they actually did, if any at all. Clueless, and in addition, utterly tasteless. Neither cared nor bothered to do even the most cursory research. They had their story already and weren't interested in conflicting information.
There's obviously some flower symbolism going on here, and it's bound to be something good.
What a wacky character. I wonder what he'll get up to next.
Starting off 2018, we get something to this degree.
And definitely a good start to 2018.
Devoid of something interesting to say. So choked by their own pedestrian vocation that they're resorting to shit like this.
Darling in the Fran, can anything possibly beat such a quality series? Just like how I said with Devilman and how good that is, Violet Evergarden, it is definitely anime of the year of 2018. Kokoku is the best series of 2018.
I lack some context. I like people to know that, I'm a trustworthy source for your news and whatever the case may be.
Have you noticed how For Never Facts is looking down every 5 seconds? It's not because of Down syndrome, it's because he's just regurgitating whatever he finds on message boards and doesn't even bother to memorize what the hell he's talking about. I mean, okay, he doesn't have to memorize everything, but he's not exactly analyzing quantum theory here. It's just rumors about crappy shonen. There is nothing complicating about them, so why is he spending more time looking at the message boards than on the camera? Maybe he sucks at memorizing, you might say, so he has to be constantly looking at his notes. But those are not notes! They're not even facts! He doesn't even bother to verify what they are. You want evidence? Here you go!
An even more serious problem than Pop Team Epic, which I'm assuming is another series or a group or something that he doesn't like.
If you don't know what it is, why don't you search for it and instead speculate about it? How is this facts when you do zero research? You're just sitting there, reading tweets and comments, and then mention whatever shit comes to mind so you can stretch every video to 10 minutes. If you don't understand something, you don't bother to spend a few seconds to figure out what it is, because that way you won't be wasting most of the video in speculating what the hell it is and thus you get less money. How is this news, mate? How are you a reliable source of information when most of the duration is theory crafting and speculations? How is any of what you're saying facts when the only thing you do is reading comments you find on message boards?
I like people to know that, I'm a trustworthy source for your news and whatever the case may be.
For Never Facts, you're a disgrace to our community, and the only thing you can do about it is regurgitate something you'll find on Twitter while you're looking down on it every 5 seconds. And by the way, this is something I just found on Twitter. Yeah, see? Something I found on Twitter. I don't know what it means, so I guess I'll have to speculate about it for the next 10 minutes. And that makes it facts! Facts!
I lack some context.
Apparently, the Promised Neverland has reached the halfway point.
Apparently this counts as news.
I was wanting to make a video.
Aside from the video we're watching right now.
Apparently it was a mistranslation. It was apparently a false alarm.
Apparently there is content in this video.
Hopefully, this is true. That's what I would assume.
Hopefully this is video worthy, that's what I would assume.
Most likely, it's going to continue going on for a while.
And most likely it won't. Who knows? Chibi?
Now, if anyone also can clarify in the comments, if you can find the article and read it yourself, and clarify if it indeed was a mistranslation, please do so.
Because you made this video without the source and thus it means nothing?
But for now, though, I just wanted to come forward and let you guys know what's going on.
Without having a fucking clue yourself!
So tell me your thoughts in the comments below, how you feel about this.
You are mentally challenged! Apparently, I could be wrong, who knows?
And I love you guys. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like.
You give us so much wonderful content to do any of that.
I lack some context. Dragon Ball Super spoilers have been coming out left and right. I'm gonna try to keep this one as spoiler-free as possible. Obviously, the title and thumbnail are probably a little bit, click off of this if you're not caught up.
Click off? If you clicked in for the reason shown on the title? If you're holding this fruit so you can eat it, don't hold this fruit so you won't eat it.
There's been some interesting information that's been coming out that potentially could lead to something big. Potentially, we could have an image that is kind of teasing, seemingly potentially,
we have information that you want to eat this fruit! Or not!
So yeah, this is definitely teasing more. It could be that his hair is red. It's gonna look really freaking cool. Also, I think his shirt is ripped off. Hey, it'll look really cool with silver eyes and crazy hair and shit like this. It's gonna look cool in that regard.
This is an image of a polar bear eating vanilla ice cream in the snow. Look how amazing it looks. It's splendid. Look, it's so cool. Oh my god.
But let's talk a little bit about the powers and capabilities of it. What is Mastered Ultra Instinct? Is it that he can be in that form as long as he wants? Like, is it even stronger? Does the hair color change? I would love some crazy red and blue, really awesome looking hair.
The leaked information we have about his fruit is speculation about what's inside.
That is all I have for this one.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, it's an orange. Didn't see that coming.
I lack some context.
My patrician students, the time to fight back has come. The Infowars are a thing, and they take out anyone suspected of spreading fake news. The anime community is a cesspool filled with fake fans who spread rumors as news on a daily basis. Such as this recent video by For Never World, who spread a rumor about One Punch Man presented as actual news. And it's not like he didn't know it was a rumor, as he then made another video where he admits he was spreading bullshit all along. But he didn't take down his previous video, he didn't change the title so it informs you it was fake news, and he didn't even add a clarification in the description. He's just casually talking about it while chewing a bubblegum. That is the definition of fake news.
You know, I'm a trustworthy source for your news and whatever the case may be.
This is a 100% justifiable flag from me, since this 500,000 subscriber channel does nothing but making all of us look bad at a time when the internet is about to lose neutrality exactly because of shameless disgraces of humanity, spreading fake news for over a decade and making things worse for the rest of us. Do not feel pity for what he's doing, because he has been doing it for far too long, while also being responsible for the unjustified destruction of several channels in the past when the anime mafia was reigning supreme.
People are attacking my credibility, but the facts are the facts, and the facts is, I'm not sure if it's confirmed to be ending, that is facts.
So do the right thing and flag this video and any other that is spreading fake news in the anime community. Not because you hate them, but because they deserve it when they show no remorse for what they are doing as they destroy internet neutrality on a daily basis. The Anime Infowars have begun. They are here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but unlike For Never World, they are out of bubblegum.
You knew it was coming. If you didn't realize that I was gonna fucking come at this shit right now, then I don't know what channel you've been watching. I lack some context.
We should have good, reliable news media. But then we get...
So I recently checked out one of the latest novels. Like, I'm not gonna read this. And there was just some things in there that really had me questioning things. And I don't read novels like that. I'm not a big novel fan. Some novels like these I do check out. I don't know, again, I lack some context. We will have another Great Shinobi War towards like maybe the Kawaki Big big fight or whatever, before or after or somewhere around there. I don't have context. Again, I read a rough translation because something that I read, I don't know if he was possessed to do it or if it was just something that Shikamaru was doing on behalf of Naruto or to defend Naruto or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna read this. I believe it was chapter 15, which again, I just kind of skimmed through to see what was the hype about because people were telling me about this. There was an event where apparently he almost was gonna pretty much snap their necks. I lack some context. A lot of tension at this particular point in the story. Again, I don't know exactly when it takes place during the Boruto world or whatever, but there's a lot of tension. I don't know what was going on there, but like, that was a very interesting moment. And again, it started getting me thinking. I read a rough translation. It's very, very interesting. Again, looking at all the context, I lack some context. That's all I have for this one. Honestly, I see a very valuable lesson in this.
This is cancer.
I lack some context. I am freaking through the moon. Honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. Big Boruto announcement. In this day and age, we get announcements that announcements are coming now. So they hype up the announcement. Huge, huge, huge stuff. It was again hyped up. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the most exciting news videos I guess I've gotten to make. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed. I heard a rumor going around. People were speculating. I was hearing that it was going bi-weekly. At least we're still gonna have Boruto for a while. This is a freaking huge game changer. Nothing really changing. I'm disappointed. That's going to push the story even further, and I think things are gonna get more exciting. They definitely have lost a lot of their interest in the Boruto franchise.
He's lying.
I lack some context. One Piece is taking a major drop year after year. Significant drop in sales. One Piece is continuing to decline. It's been dropping dramatically. It's been going down in sales over the past few years. One Piece is starting to slow down. The interest in One Piece has dropped down dramatically. One Piece Stampede, I am very happy to announce, has picked up dramatically. Stampede is performing very, very well at the box office. One Piece is still popping. Yo, it shows One Piece is still a juggernaut. Still freaking doing incredible. So a lot of fans were going down my neck like, yo, what are you talking about? How is One Piece on the decline? But I was reporting as I seen it. So yeah, don't kill the messenger. I just gotta say, for the people that were jumping down my neck for me reporting what is given to us, I can't control that. I don't make the numbers, you know what I'm saying? I didn't create that. So for people getting all offended by that, don't blame me. Blame the people that are giving in the initial reports. I lack some context. One Piece is actually taking the L to Demon Slayer. The numbers that we've been getting aren't accurate. One Piece is dethroned, actually don't add up correctly, and yeah, we have a different winner. Based on the sales, Demon Slayer is coming out on top for the most selling manga. How is Demon Slayer suddenly millions of copies less than what it was supposed to be? The most selling manga is Demon Slayer. One Piece, first time in 13 years. Seemingly Kimetsu no Yaiba coming out on top. It's not like these are the numbers that I've fabricated, nothing. This is what's been provided. And remember the golden rule. It's the news. It's stuff that happens. I'm reporting on it. Don't kill the messenger. Oricon has been getting it wrong. Do we not trust Oricon anymore? Is Shueisha possibly messing with the numbers? None of us get a check. None of us make a dime off of whether One Piece or Demon Slayer succeed or not. None of us make a dime off of either of these series succeeding. I don't win nothing. If that's your win for the people that are being real nasty about this, congrats. You made nothing.